you're trying to keep to a budget this year, we've got some tips for you. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 everyday ways to save money. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some tips and tricks that help you keep the contents of your wallet and/or bank account from dwindling so quickly. Number 10. Hit the library. If you're a big reader, you know how expensive it can be to support your habit. Especially if you like grabbing the latest bestsellers right when they come out, your monthly book budget can easily reach the triple digits. These days, most libraries have great online systems for checking to see if the book you want is in stock. And they also have reservations protocols, so you can snag that new release before anyone else. Not only that, libraries also stock DVDs, CDs, and video games. So even if you're not a bibliophile, there's probably something there for you. Number 9. Eat less meat. We're not saying you necessarily have to embrace a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, but by cutting down on meat in your diet, you'll save a ton on grocery bills. Meatless meals are for the most part less expensive to create, because all you need are vegetables, grains, and legumes, all of which are pretty cheap. Also, because it's easier to cook veggie meals with non-perishable ingredients, you can buy in bulk and save even more. Try only eating meat for dinner, or pick a couple of days a week to go meat-free, and watch your food budget plummet. Number 8. Make your own gifts. Not only will this tip save you money, but it'll also up your gift-giving cred. Buying gifts year-round for holidays and birthdays can really add up. But if you're crafty, you can create something special and personalized that will be way more memorable than something you could buy at the store. What kinds of gifts you decide to make depends on your skill set, as well as who the gift is intended for. A quick Pinterest search on the topic garners thousands of results, ranging from soaps and bath bombs to home decor and jewelry. No matter what your level of experience is, your homemade gift will be appreciated for the effort you put in. Number 7. Buy generic products. While it's easy to be swayed by advertising, for the most part, store brand or generic products are almost exactly the same as their brand name counterparts. Whether you're at the drugstore or grocery store, you'll always save a few bucks by buying generic. There will always be a few products where a true connoisseur will be able to tell the difference, but especially for items like pantry staples, cleaning products, and bottled water, the differences probably won't make a big impact on your life. Number 6. Avoid restaurants and fast food. While for many people seeing friends means meeting up at a bar or restaurant, you can save a ton of money by entertaining at home instead. If you're eating out a couple of nights a week, your monthly food budget can easily skyrocket. Instead, invite friends over to your place for a potluck dinner where everyone contributes something. That way, the experience isn't too pricey for anyone. You can also try hosting board game nights or other themed evenings. That can be even more fun than hitting the town. Number 5. Wait on purchases. If you're someone who tends to spend a lot of money on material things, one pro tip is to give yourself a waiting period before making a purchase. Maybe you want that new pair of jeans today, but if you pass on them, will you be thinking about them a week or a month from now? Especially for online shopping, it's so easy to just click the order button without a second thought. But if you leave items in your shopping cart for a few days, you'll probably be more conservative with what you actually end up buying. And you won't end up with useless items that you never wanted that badly to begin with. Number 4. Shop online for the best deals. While there may be dangers to shopping online, in the end it's much more economical than making your purchases in-store. Obviously, you can get huge discounts by using sites like Amazon, but even businesses with brick-and-mortar stores will sell the exact same items for less online. There are also tons of couponing sites and apps that can find discounts and deals for you. The internet is also a great place to look for used products on eBay and Craigslist, which will save you loads of time compared to digging through secondhand shops. Number 3. Use cash instead of cards. These days, many people don't have a reason to carry cash regularly, as the majority of businesses accept cards. It's easier to do everything with cards and not have to worry about pesky change, right? Actually, if you're trying to spend smarter, Research has shown that people are much more thrifty when paying in cash. When you pay with a card, you're not actually experiencing the financial transaction. That makes it easier to forget about it. So when you get your paycheck, take out the money you want to let yourself spend for the week and leave the credit and debit cards at home. Number 2. Bring your lunch from home. If you buy your lunch when you're at school or work every day, you're spending thousands of dollars in a year that you could easily be saving. Not to mention the food you grab on the go probably isn't the most healthy. Try to make it part of your routine to do some meal prep on Sundays so that you have inexpensive, nutritious meals ready to go for the rest of the week. Don't let yourself get bored and switch up your lunchtime recipes every week for some variety. For an even easier way to save a few bucks every day, make your coffee at home too. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Carpooling and public transit. Any car owner knows that driving is an expensive habit. Between fuel costs and maintenance alone, you could save trunkloads of money by ditching your car and taking public transportation instead. Of course, many people live in areas where this isn't possible, but for city dwellers, taking the bus or train should be a no-brainer. Not only is it more economical, but it's also more relaxing and gives you time to read, work, or just browse the internet. If public transit isn't an option, carpooling is another possibility. Aside from all the personal benefits it can afford you, it's also better for the environment and will reduce your carbon footprint.